It is now Wednesday the 30th of October 2024. Of course, it is an open space for anyone to come in and have a chat and have a voice. So we're going to go in and we'll see you all later. Bye. It's 10:26 a.m. in the morning here. It's not normally I'm up this time of the morning, but I'm just outside the open mic. Open mic? Open mind, actually, which we nickname some guy on GB News. Meaningful support, of course, a weekly drop-in safe service for anyone experiencing mental health challenges of any description. So, welcome this morning, and coffee shop and bookshop was opened on the 22nd of June 1987 by the local Methodist Church. It is run on Christian principles and offers friendship and a listening ear to all who come in. Everyone who works here is a volunteer, and any profit goes back to the church. There is a prayer room upstairs which you are welcome to use. Wow, Jesus love. And basically this is what you can actually get here. You can get, of course, drinks, and apparently you can have takeaway drinks as well. Cup of tea for 60p, mug of tea 80p, the cheapest cup of tea that I can ever come across, and takeaway for 90p. Cup of coffee for 75p, which is cheaper than a mug of tea. How's that so? And a mug of tea is £1.25, £1.35 for takeaway. Cup of milky coffee, £1.35. Mug of chocolate, £1.25, £1.35 for takeaway. And all the cold drinks here. Carton of juice here. Large glass of squash, small glass of squash, large glass of milk, small glass of milk, and Coke stroke lemonade. Right, okay, what is free there? I'm not quite sure about that, but of course, yeah. There's food all the way down here, you can see here. It misses out ham sandwich, but I managed to get a white bread tuna here, which of course I thought I was going to get brown, but of course it was white in the end. That was pretty cool. Not too bad indeed. Bit of mixture here, actually. It's quite nice. And tuna and mayonnaise with a bit of white bread and brown bread. A bit of both. I didn't ask for both, but of course I'm still going to eat it anyway. I'll probably give it a mark out of 10. So, fresh sandwiches are these prices here. And toasted, which you can have as an option as well. So they miss out the ham sandwich. They don't have. That's the only thing they don't have. Cheese and tomato, and tuna, sweet corn, and mayonnaise there. And snacks, slice of toast. You can even have cheese on toast, £1.50. Beans on toast, £1.60. Tomatoes on toast, never seen that one before. That's a new one. And cheese and beans on toast, £2. Crumpet and butter. Crumpet and marmite for 70p. Crumpet and cheese. Tea cakes with butter, 80p. And tea cakes with cheese, £1.10. And soup for £1.30. Jesus love is free. That's probably what they're referring to here. There you go, that's the menu. And you get napkins, your sugars here for your tea, and your tea looks like that. Okay. And pretty much what the cafe looks like there. Wow. Let's get tuck in. Oh, and then you can get a jacket potato and a soup with one slice of bread. And these are the prices. What you don't get actually is a receipt for this food for lunches and that kind of thing. So it's a nice little lunch place, and it's open to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They've actually got the style of coffee there, which is Birdland coffee, fresh roasted coffee served here. Wow. So what a nice sort of area to sit outside it when it's nice and sunny here in November. It's quite mild for November. Just round the corner is the Methodist Church. Up that little slope we got a taxi worth £7 this morning from our location, and this is the recreation ground just here. And I like the roofing here, so if it does rain, at least you won't get wet. It's a pity this cafe is not open in the afternoon, because I'm not used to actually getting up early. I got up literally about 9 o'clock or 9:30, that kind of thing this morning, to get to Open Mind, which is literally around the corner or so. Lovely little chairs here. I'm on a sort of sensible chair. These chairs are like garden chairs, but this one is the one I'm sitting on. And this is the opening hours for the cafe. Tonight, Western Cafe. So that's pretty cool. Some of our friends from the Open Mind earlier. So there we are. I'm going to tuck in and eat this. Before the birds and flies get at these sandwiches, I'll better eat them now. Look at that. Just amazing. Pretty cool. Oh, I've broken it now. Hello, I'm at the Haven Cafe here in Haverhill. At this cafe here, and of course, just had myself a packet of crisps, a can, and a glass to go with it, with my Pepsi here. Quite nice indeed. They do pots of tea as well. And just before we go on here, I just would like to say that I enjoyed the sandwich and at the next door cafe in Haverhill, and I would say definitely 8 out of 10. Marvellous service, and it was great. The sandwich of the white and brown bread, a bit of both, and that is what I liked about it. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Maybe pushing on to 9 as well. I thought it was fantastic. It was tuna sandwich and reasonable prices as well. Bargain prices, that's where you got to sort of head, which is fantastic. So it doesn't actually say Haven Cafe, but it is actually Haven Cafe. And I have got the receipt for this order here in the cafe. £2.20 it cost me, which is reasonable. That's the packet of crisps and the Pepsi Max, which is quite sort of sufficient. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm chilling out here, and I'm just looking through the local activity groups and organisations around Haverhill, which is fantastic, for the wellbeing support that I received earlier today at the Open Mind, which is a great way to express your thoughts about things, and really, really fascinating to meet some of the people here, and already it gives you that confidence to be able to do that. So there you go. I think it's a great thing, and of course I hope many more people choose to come to the Open Mind each and every Wednesday from 10 till 12. That's the current time, and it's definitely worth it, and I recommend it for anyone that is interested in popping along to Haverhill at the Methodist Church, which is what it's supported by. Hello once more. Of course, the local activity groups and organisations, now that is definitely worth sort of checking out, and I've got a leaflet here to talk about it here right at this very point. So yeah, reasonable price in here, by the way, £2.20, which is not too bad. The Walk and Talk, which is Chalkstone Community Centre in Haverhill, Milford's Way, CB9 OJB, all Wednesdays from 12 noon. Then you've got the Gardening Group, which is Chalkstone Community Centre, all Wednesdays from 12 noon also. And the Little Hub of Hope, which is at the Chalkstone Community Centre in Haverhill, Suffolk. If you're in the vicinity of Haverhill, you might have something similar in your own town, city or village. People have their own sort of things, but if you're ever in Haverhill, Suffolk, I know we're not just catering for, of course, Haverhill here. We're talking about anyone that has their own groups. They may want us to share it on our channel. So from 2 o'clock till 4 p.m. Tuesdays, and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Chalkstone Community Centre. It's the Little Hub of Hope. The Open Mind, as I mentioned today, is at the Methodist Church. It's supported by the Methodist Church itself. Camps Road of CB9 9HF, and that's Wednesday from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. That's 12 noon we're talking about. And Terrific Tuesdays is at the West End Church. I've heard of that. I've seen it sort of posted on the actual Haverhill site. So yeah, they always promote on our We Love Haverhill UK site, which is fantastic. I've seen that quite a lot of times here. I'm going to find out a little bit more about Terrific Tuesdays. It starts from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. at Wethersfield Road. That's Wethersfield Road, West End Church, CB9 9LA. That's the address. Open space, Haverhill Library, Camps Road, CB9 9HB, Friday 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. These are pretty much the schedules each and every week, by the way. The Family History Group is Haverhill Library, 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. And Top Time, I think that's a new thing I haven't heard of before. Haverhill Library, 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. in the morning, and Wednesday 11:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And Young at Heart, which is a group also at the Methodist Church, Wednesday 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. Now the Men's Shed, which is what I'm looking to speak to at some point, hopefully I'll get a chance to do that, at the 3 Rookwood Way. That's on Saturday 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. and also at the Link Friday at 10 a.m. till 12 noon. Also the Healthy Walking Group, which is at the Abbeycroft Leisure Centre of Eringhausen Way, I think it is, CB9 OER, Monday and Thursdays. So Mondays and Thursdays, Abbeycroft Leisure, Eringhausen Way, CB9 OER, Healthy Walking Group. Now there's a Salvation Army lunch at the Salvation Army Hall in Haverhill, Suffolk, 13 to 15 Chauncey Road, CB9 8BE. That's Monday 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. And also in Haverhill is the Family Cafe, which is situated at St Mary's Church, High Street, CB9 8AX, Fridays 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. Got 3 more to read you here. And the next door cafe shop, which is actually a cafe shop that serves jacket potatoes and of course, other stuff as well, like sandwiches, which they don't do ham sandwiches, that kind of stuff, but they do similar stuff. They do cups of tea for 80p, that kind of stuff, and the list goes on. We showed you in some of the menu if you want to scroll back. But yeah, the next door cafe shop, all monies that you spend at the actual cafe goes towards the Methodist Church. So what a great way to support the Methodist Church and the upkeeping of the actual church. So fantastic. And that's situated at 28 Camps Road, CB9 8HF, friendly and reasonably priced, as I say. And that's pretty much correct. Monday to Friday, 10:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. Two more to read you. Women's Aid at the Art Centre, Thursday from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. And the Link, High Street, Haverhill, Tuesday to Friday, 10 a.m. in the morning till 4 p.m. Now, a lot of things like Open Mind and Men's Shed and just so many to name that have been linked via the Link in Haverhill. Yeah, they link you to other organisations. So the Link, High Street, Haverhill, that's where it's situated, which is a great thing, supported by the Salvation Army. Tuesdays to Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the Realise Futures at the Haven Cafe, Wednesdays from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. And Coffee and Chat at the Old Independent Church, Tuesdays, 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. Hamlet Road. That'd be a great thing for us to come along to at some stage. Wow, that would be amazing. 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. But of course, for most of these things, you've got to get up really early to go to these things, and sometimes we spend most of our time lazing in bed. But it hasn't been the case today. I've felt a lot better today, and yeah, been very, very interesting today. So especially talking to a lady called Christine at the Open Mind, which was very, very welcoming. I'm not going to say too much of what we discussed, but it was quite a reasonable conversation. Of course, you have different people talking to you each and every week, and yeah, it's just very, very comforting to come along to these kind of events. And hopefully one day we'll come to one of the events that I've mentioned, which is the Young at Heart, which I have been to in the past, but haven't been to one of those for a very, very long time here. So it's nice to have a nice background as well. It's actually got a garden to it as well, which is quite nice as well, which is something that we could use in the future, which is cool. I quite like the idea of that. So anyway, thank you so much. Bless you all for watching, and of course stay safe, and as always, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Touring With Us if you haven't already. Did I say that? Yeah, I probably did. But yeah, like I say, hit the thumbs up, it boosts it to our subscribers, and come and see us on TikTok as well. But if you're not on TikTok, don't worry, we'll still come on here and have a chat with you guys, and perhaps we'll do a live Q&A at some point. We haven't done a Q&A on the channel for quite a while, but maybe we'll probably try and do that at some point. So if anybody has any suggestions and anything to promote, then come forward to us. You can always email us as well, touringwithUsteam@gmail.com. That's the current official email for our channel, okay? And it goes directly to the founders and the people that run it. Alright, okay, thank you so much indeed. And of course, yeah, I would say a huge thank you very much. Till next time, take care of yourself and peace out, and stay safe. God bless.